Hi guys, Blake here with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful Upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Monday, June the 1st, and I'm going to do the one cast for you today. Today I'm starting right at the bottom side of the Narrows on the channel side next to the island. I am going to start off throwing a drift rig with a size 12 gray scud and a cerise San Juan worm on about 6 foot a leader with a Carolina drift rig style. Let's see. So some reports from today. Lilley had a trip and they were fishing scuds again today and brought back their limit of fish, and I was there to whenever he was cleaning them, and they were absolutely packed full of scuds. In other words, the scud it's going to be a good choice for fishing here for a while. Probably this whole time the floodgates are running, because it has got the scuds out in numbers. I just passed Steve Dickey a little bit ago. He was also had a trip out, and it looked like they were dragging scuds. They were down by Trout Hollow Lodge when I passed them, and they were reeling in some fish. So I don't have too many reports from our boats today. We only had, I think, 3 boats on the water today. A lot slower for boat traffic today than it has been for the last few days. I decided to start off with one scud and one San Juan worm today because anytime the floodgates have ever been running that I've been fishing, that San Juan worm usually does pretty good as well. So, and I haven't fished it in a while, so decided to start off there and try that. I've also got a rod rigged up with a scud and a pinkish peach egg pattern, and I have a double scud rig set up, and I am dragging that on the 1/4 ounce weight. Right now it kind of seems like I'm having to slow the boat down a little bit to get it to drift right, and I definitely picked up some moss on my scud there. I really like dragging flies and stuff across this flat right here next to the island. Got a beautiful mid-80 degree day today. Sun's been shining, bluebird skies. I really thought I'd pick up at least one fish on that flat. It's kind of funny how things change out here on the lake. The last few times the floodgates ran, that flat was just packed full of fish, and this time so far I have not had any luck on it. I've heard that White jigs are doing good in the morning up at the dam. Also shad flies. Reel in again and check for some more moss. Should be at least getting some bites. Oh, no moss. Nothing officially on the one cast. I know that was a few casts ago, but nothing officially. And I'm almost thinking that I could have went with some 3/8 ounce weights today. Because there's no wind out here, and I'm having to slow the boat down quite a bit to get it to drag right. And for those who don't know, you want it to kind of be bouncing along the bottom like that. If it's really sparse, or if it feels like you're just dragging the bottom completely, you need to change your speed or your weight. I wish I had some more reports. I was talking to Captain Steve a little bit ago, and he said that he did see a couple dead shad, but they weren't threadfin shad, which is what the trout really go crazy for. They were gizzard shad, and he said they were pretty big. Oh, there's a fish. Haha. So still waiting on a good push of shad. Once again, that'll really get going if we get a one day that's got a good westward wind, which is would be blowing towards the direction of the dam. So if that happens, then we'll see some threadfin come through. And he took the scud, not the San Juan worm, but that is a pretty fish. Pretty pink stripe there. I'll give it just a little bit longer and see if I can get them to take that cerise San Juan worm. If not, I will switch to my double scud rig. If you're out here fishing, you're fishing scuds, I think a single rig or a double scud rig is going to work just fine right now. But I do find that I seem to catch a few more fish whenever I have a double scud rig, but it's definitely not necessary to catch fish on the scud right now. Sometimes I'll slightly lift up on the rod, and I mean just a couple inches, kind of slowly, and make those flies kind of. There's one, and as I was explaining what I was doing there, I was just lifting up on the rod and letting the weight drop back down, and it kind of makes the flies wave in the water. And sometimes that little bit of extra action will get them to go. And he took the cerise San Juan worm, a 1 for 1 now. I don't know which one's working better. There we go. So putting 2 different flies on, you know, San Juan worm, egg pattern, mega worm with a scud, or, you know, doing a double scud rig but using different color scuds or different sizes on the same rig can really help you determine what color or size is working the best, and then you can switch to putting on what worked the best all the time. Good, how are you?
I'm alright. You doing any good?
I caught a couple so far.
Good.
I don't know if they were the smartest ones, but I caught them. We just went past Dino's dock. We talked about that a little bit yesterday. No, I work for them. I'm actually doing the one cast video right now. Yeah.
How much are they?
I know 2 hours is 120. I can't remember all the other prices.
But they got them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
No problem. So I think that lifting the rod tip up a little bit there was giving that just the action it needed, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I try not to, when I'm lifting the rod tip up and down and giving it that extra action, I try not to do it very fast, because if you pull back on it really fast and then you let the slack go, sometimes the weight gets caught on the bottom. So you really just kind of want to slowly pull it up and then slowly let it back down until the weight touches again. Right now we're going by the newest dock addition to the lake. When you're doing this method versus, oh, there was a fish. Oh, did I still get him? Oh no, I found something to get hung up on, darn it. Let's see what I got back there. I got back a weight and part of my leader. All right, so we're gonna switch to a different rod. I guess we'll go with the double scud rig. This one's set up the same way. 6 foot a leader, 4 pound leader. Got 2 size 12 scuds on here, and I did do this one with different colors. I've got a size 12 tan up top, and I have a size 12 spiky gray on the bottom. And you know, I was looking through the pile of scuds that came out of those fish earlier today. A lot of them were different shades of gray, but there were definitely some some tan scuds and some other few. I think I saw a few olives in there, not too many olives, but tan, gray and tan were definitely the most common colors that we found in those fish earlier. So just try to imitate what they're eating. Oh, that felt like a fish. The water is running slower now that I kind of got around this bend here, so I'm not having to slow the boat down nearly as much. And I found another snag and lost everything that time. Alright, well, this video could be a little shorter than I planned. I've got one rod left. And that one has the peachish egg pattern on the bottom with a size 12 gray scud up top. Comes Captain Steve again. Got some one cast fans over there in Steve's boat. Oh, there was a bite. There we go. Little flyer. I'm curious to know whether he took the egg pattern or the scud. He took the egg pattern. So I think that makes fish on each thing now. We haven't got a very decisive answer as to what's working better yet here. I do know the guides have been using scuds today. Oh wow, the size of the bellies on these fish is incredible. Come here, buddy. Just huge bellies. Yeah, I think we'll just drift a little bit longer here. Oh, there was another fish. Sometimes, I mean, the egg patterns can be a great fly to use out here, without a doubt, but sometimes the fur on those are so close to the hook that if they don't bite down on it real good, they don't quite get the, oh, there's another bite. They don't quite get the hook. Oh man, really getting some bites through this area. One other thing you can do if you're not feeling the bottom is you can let out just a little bit extra line. That's just one other way to try to get it back down to the bottom if you're having trouble ticking the bottom right. Oh. I think they're biting that egg. The scud, they don't seem to have as much problem getting in their mouth or getting hooked on. Yep, he's biting the egg. Oh, and he actually swallowed the whole egg. I don't see that from time to time. Get my pliers out here. There we go. Yeah, he had that way back in the roof of his mouth. So, looks like maybe that pinkish or salmon colored egg seems to be working pretty good. I could probably, if I wanted to, which I haven't tried it before, but I could probably trim off just a little bit of the fuzz around where the barb of the hook is. I don't want too much of it to show. There's another one. But if I did that, it might give it a better chance of getting more hookups more often. And I think we'll go down to the mouth of Short Creek, maybe just a little bit farther. And nope. I think that might be the end of the video right there. Slowed the boat down just a little too much. My weight got snagged up and it's gone. All right. Well, there's a few different flies that have all caught some fish today. So a few different things you can try if you're going to come out. We thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, get on YouTube and subscribe. Press the little bell. It'll notify you as soon as we upload the video every day. Thank you guys again, and we'll do it again tomorrow.